Hello, everyone, and welcome into more Line It here on the Sorcerer Network. My name's Sorcerer Matt. This has been a really fun game to learn. This is a brand new game here on Board Game Arena, and I believe in real life as well. It was just released in 2023. These types of games, I think, are really wonderful because, like, as you can see, it has a complexity rating of 1 out of 5, and it really is a pretty simple game. But that, I think, makes it really accessible to a lot of people. I believe I talked about this in another video, where just the accessibility of this game is wonderful. I may try at some point, like I've just been doing 2-player games. I'll see if I don't know if there's a way I can increase the amount of people that I can play with, but and that would change the dynamic of the game. But I'm wanting to make sure that I understand all the rules and nuances before of the 2-player version before I get into adding any more strategy to this. I've been having a lot of fun featuring this on the channel. And thank you to all of you who have been liking and commenting and giving suggestions and other things like that. If you picked this game up at your local game store, let me know. If you've seen it out and about, I'm curious. I haven't been in my local game store in a week or so, but I know I think when this releases, it's the morning of the Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering pre-release, so I think I'll be at my local game store for that. Well, hey, while we're waiting for a player here, go ahead and, if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button. I so appreciate all of you that have already done so. It's been great to see the response in these videos, the likes, the comments, the subscribers. That's been really great. So thank you. I was hoping that by the time I had said all of that somebody else would have joined this. So no matter, I'll just keep talking. Because that is what I do best. The smart YouTube thing would be to wait till I had somebody on the line. Hey, there we go. All right. Okay, so I'm assuming that my friend, he's going to take the 3-bet there. But I'm going to take this 82 and add it to my hand, and then I'm going to end the turn. All right, so let's start a line here. Let's go 84 and 82. That feels really nice. That also kind of, like, it doesn't leave him that much good stuff. Well, that's really annoying that the 83 comes up. Don't love that. So I'm going to grab this 59 and kind of hope that I hit something else here. So, yeah. So we're going to go, let's go 78 and end the turn. So I've got a nice line of 3, though we're going to want to try to do something more. So I think here we add this to the line. We take down that little mini jackpot, and then we play that to the line and end the turn. Definitely loving playing 51 there. The green jackpot also is looking fairly nice. So if we can take that down, I'd be okay with that. Okay, this is not a fantastic set of cards for us. Curious to see what my opponent takes. So he took the 60. I'm going to add this 11 to my hand. I don't really want to play it. Similarly, I'm just going to add this 13 to my hand and not play it on the line. The other nice thing here is, now I know he has cards in hand, but none of these cards are super helpful to him. I mean, obviously, again, he has the 37. That's totally fine, but I think I think it is okay. This is a little risky, but assuming my opponent does not take the 4, we're going to add the 4 there and end the turn. Well, that's unfortunate. That's about the worst thing that could have happened. So, I mean, we have to play the 13, and then we're going to grab this 85 and end the turn. Yeah, that's not great. I was hoping for something a little bit better there. So he took down the green jackpot. That is unfortunate as well. So we got to get a little bit lucky here. And we don't get a little bit lucky here, but no matter. So we're going to play this 11, and I'm going to grab this 5 to the hand. The worst case scenario, I mean, we definitely grab this 4 and end the turn and kind of hope that we can get lucky and hit a 3, 2, or a 1. So we don't. So it is what it is. It's a little bit unlucky that just we go from 51 to 13. So I got to close the line. I take the -4, and that's okay. We play that, and then we'll grab the 79 and end the turn. We can make up for it a little bit. So I'm going to play the 85, and then I'm going to grab the 45 here and end the turn. I would love to take down the red jackpot. That would be my ideal. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to be behind the 8 ball here because of that bet loss. So the hope is maybe my opponent can get a little bit unlucky as well. Okay, curious what my opponent does here. So what did he take? He took the 24. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to play this 79, and we're going to play the 69 there. End the turn. I am going to go the 58 and end the turn. Okay, that's unfortunate because I'm assuming he's going to take down the red jackpot by taking that 25. Well, I don't understand why he didn't play that to his hand. I mean, I guess he can. Okay, I guess I understand why, because it was going to be his turn, so now he can play at this turn. Well, we might get pretty well destroyed in this game, depending on if my opponent... Okay, interesting. Except, wasn't that... Interesting. Okay. I'm going to... No, I don't want that one. I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to go ahead and take down that jackpot. If I've got any chance in this game, I have to take down some jackpots here. So I am going to grab... I'm going to grab this 20 and add it to the line and end the turn. Because the yellow jackpot... So yeah, I don't understand. What I don't understand is why he didn't play that 25 in hand to take down the 7 jackpot. That doesn't make much sense to me. Okay, I would love the 16 here. That would be excellent. It would give me a chance at maybe taking down this the yellow jackpot. I'm assuming he wants the 32. And then I just kind of hope for a low yellow to come into play. So yeah, we're going to add that there and end the turn. So we don't get a low yellow. We do get a low blue, though. And that's almost as good because I can nab the 7, probably, because I have a blue in hand. Oh, man, that 12 would be great. I would love that 12 right now because that would allow me to take down the yellow and the blue jackpot. Oh-wee, I would love that 12. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, I would love that 12. Woo! Okay, so we take down that jackpot, and then we take down that jackpot. Oh, that feels nice. And then we might as well just, there's no reason to, okay, so we're gonna close the line. Yes. And then we're gonna add the 100 to my hand. So we have recovered very nicely from that early bet. The taking down the 2 jackpots that were 8 and 9 cards. That is a lot of cards to take down, and we are positive in bets here. And because my opponent will complete this 5 bet here, but 8 to 1 is not like a huge disparity of bets, and if I can beat him on the jackpots, that's where I'm going to have some more success. So 18 cards left. We are getting to a little bit of the end game here. That's the nice thing about the 100 is I can very easily be my starting one, and then I would love the 97, but the 91 would also be perfect. It would also be perfect for this situation. Interesting. I assume he's doing that. So yeah, we're going to add that there, and then we're going to add this, and we're going to end the turn. So great. We're going to add the 96 to the line and end the turn. Green is the jackpot here, but I don't have to worry about that because he's going to have to reset this line. So yeah, he does that. And then, okay, that's smart to start with the 1. So I'm going to grab the 80 and end the turn. Great. So now we can do this 88 and the 80 and end the turn. Because this is the last set of things. And which is actually really, really nice because this will score us a couple points because the 3 will get discarded. So, yeah, that is a fantastic recovery. With how that game started, we were very far behind, but pretty much the game turned when we took down those 2 big jackpots. Like, there it is. So, I mean, points from jackpots. I took down 6 of them and got 28 points versus 7. And here's that thing, like, same amount of points from scored lines, and then from the bets, yeah, I missed out on that bet, but I only by 7 he beat me by. So yeah, it was the 21 points that I beat him by on jackpots that really took that down. All right, let's again, that game's quick, and I usually try to do 2 per video. So let's kind of hop right into another one there. So yeah, when that jackpot starts to grow, that's when you really can make the comeback. So the fact that the cards just didn't fall my opponent's way was really, really helpful to me. That's what I needed to happen. So sometimes you just get lucky. And that's part of a lot of games. And I actually, I think some people hate luck as a as a game element. And I don't love games that are 100% luck. Like the game Sorry is just luck. It just depends on what card you draw off the top, and like there's a little bit of strategy in how you play the card, but there's nothing, like it just is. Whereas like with this type of game, there's luck of like what card you get, but you're not just completely a slave to the, you can make some decisions that can make or break your game. Really would have loved to go first there because 99 is a great card to start with, but we'll grab this 12 and we'll go from there. And hey, that is a great card to start with. I think we are okay and add in the 12 to there. That doesn't completely... I guess if I wanted to optimize and really get a long line going, but I have found that there isn't necessarily much, excuse me, more of the points are for getting the jackpots. When you land those big jackpots, and obviously the bet cards as well, less of it is... having like a super epic long line. I mean, I guess the ideal would be like you chain, like you get a bet card and then like just, so like we're going to take a bet card here. I assume that my opponent's going to take the 5 and place it right here. I'm going to take the 3 or the 5, doesn't matter, and place it next to the 12. We got plenty of room to grow. I'm feeling really good about that. Yeah, so that makes sense, and it makes sense for us to do this. So that was nice that we got a bet there. So 17, I think we just add that right to the line. Some good cards for my opponent as well. The nice thing about this for both of us is that he's going descending and I'm going ascending. This is a little unfortunate for us, but not, the fact that we can't play the 4 or the 16. But we can play the 23, and so, however, I'm going to do the play that I should have done last time, and I'm going to add this to my hand, so that if we hit something, I can actually play it. So, we don't, so I'm going to do the 23, and same thing, we'll add the 30 to my hand, because maybe we'll hit something in the 20s, but if not, that's totally fine. We can go from there. The yellow jackpot's getting up there. So that's going to be something we're going to want to watch. Blue jackpot as well. So I'm going to grab the 100 here, and I'm going to play the 30, which, again, I didn't need to do. I need to, however, worked out for us. I will play the 31. That will take down the jackpot for us. Just a little jackpot, but that's okay. So I would really like some more yellow. The red jackpot's also going to look nice, though my opponent is in better shape to get that one. So like this is a situation here where like I could go for a huge line, but I'd rather just take down this jackpot here. So like I'd rather just do this, play the 100, take down that jackpot, and I'm going to guaranteed close this line, so I'll just close it. So I'm going to start my line with the 8 and end the turn. I think if I keep going ascending here, I think that feels good. So my opponent is looking to take down probably some jackpots here because has 2 red and 2 blue out. But this is not great for my opponent, but it's also not awful. Still does have 1 card in hand. If I was paying attention, I could know what card that is. But I'm going to grab this 21 to the hand and end the turn. And then I'm going to grab this 50. I don't remember what my opponent has in hand, but if he wants to take down the blue jackpot, I want him to have to go all the way down to 34 if he's trying to do that. Okay, so my opponent just took down a small jackpot, which I'm okay with. Yeah, blue is definitely kind of getting to be a very large jackpot. So added 43. I'll say 37. That's fine because I'm going to do the 21 and the 24 and end the turn. So now I think we do 29 here and end the turn. There's a world where we could try to get fancy with blue. I just think my opponent's probably going to take it down, and I'd rather not like completely try to do backflips for it. But maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I should have played that a little bit differently. I don't know. Yeah, 22 to the hand. So yeah, my opponent's going to take that down. That is okay because I am going to now kind of shift my focus to making sure that I get the green jackpot. All right. This is kind of a little bit of a crappy situation, but not the worst because we can just add that to the hand. This puts us in good position. 50 is not the worst. And even with that big jackpot, now granted, the line is this is going to be a pretty big scoring line here. And those points have not been scored yet, but we're hanging in there. So added 9 to the line. So took the bet card. So that's okay because we can play that 51, which is pretty nice, and then we can end the turn. I'm going to take this +4, and I'm going to add it there and end the turn. We have 2 cards above it. And so hopefully we can just get 2 more cards in between 51 and 95, which feels like a pretty good probability. And I really, I need to get the +4 points to try to catch up in this one. My opponent took down some big jackpots. That's going to be a little tricky. The 54 is what I want. I'm happy they took the 98 because, yeah, I will happily take that and end the turn. Then, alrighty, so I think we just go ahead and I don't really have much choice. We go the 93, the 95, and end the turn. I'm a little bit peeved that I'm not in a position to take down the green jackpot, which very much leaves it open for my opponent. But yeah, like that would have been great last turn. So 1, 2, 3. So we play this. And I'm going to grab this 75, and we're going to end the turn. Oop, I'm going to hit my mic. So I am going to close this line. I'm then going to play this 87 and the 75 and end the turn. I'm going to hope I can grab another green card. I'm less worried now about getting a big, long line because I don't have that many more turns. So, like, right now, like, the 67 is perfect. I'm assuming he's going to take the 67 because he just added 68 to the line. Boo. So I am going to grab 65 and end the turn. I was hoping for literally any green card there, but apparently that is not in the cards. Zing. But I will do this and that and end the turn. Yeah, any like low green card would have been excellent there. Because yeah, now like that's probably a killer there. I doubt I'll be able to recover from that one, taking down that jackpot as well. Yeah, I think that was probably, I needed a green card. Like, yeah, this is what I needed last turn, is I needed that 63 to come up, because that would have then, that would have helped me take down that jackpot. And I wouldn't have been able to get the blue jackpot, but that at least would have, set me up for something. Well, this is kind of a, I guess I'll just do that. No, there's no point. There's not going to be another round of market cards. So yeah, I think we are going to just miss this because, yeah, I mean, they've got another bet of 3 plus a whole bunch of other stuff. So I think that's going to be a second round loss, but or second game loss. But yeah, no, that's an example of like the luck based. Going back to that where I needed to get lucky that one time. I probably honestly still would have lost. I got pretty well smoked in that game. Probably honestly still would have lost. However, it wouldn't have been quite as big of a beating. But yeah, like similar, like this is an exact opposite of last game where it's like 28-11. Like it just like that's, and then of course beat me in other stuff as well. But it's those jackpots. If you can take those down, that's what's going to be effective. So. Hey, thanks so much for joining us. Especially if you're kind of checking out this game and what it is, because it's new, welcome. Definitely hit that subscribe button as we can as stuff populates on Board Game Arena, we'll try to feature it to try to give people a look at certain games that are maybe looking to buy or play or whatever. So thanks so much for joining us, everybody, and we will see you next time.